This is game one, semi-final two, Inkplot Art Academy, Clam Blitz, let's go! Semi-final two, Inkxiety Sirens versus Sweeglie Squad. What are these words? Help me, producers, help me.
I think you're doing great. They are loading in.
Okay, so we got Ninja, Nikishi, Kaji, and Sweeglie versus Conroe, Justice, Aquasno, and Miku. The Inkxiety Sirens. Solid name there. Justice going around the side here. To get an instant splat there on Sweeglie.
Well done.
There's a roar from the crowd. You can hear that the Inkxiety Sirens are a crowd favorite today.
It was really clever how that splat happened, just kind of really hiding behind that wall and popping out with gun blazing.
Yeah, the ability to kind of like see it, immediately react, get that splat and move on, very important. Justice getting taken down there by Nishiki. Sweeglie moving up. Gets another splat on there on Miku. Very nice now from Sweeglie. They are 2 men down now. They're going to be getting that power. There it is. There is the power. Clam opens up the barrier. And the Clams are going in. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and here comes the counterattack now from the Inkxiety Sirens. Conroe with that roll up. But needs to be careful. Gets out of there in time.
Nice. Nicely avoided. Really being pushed back there, Conroe, having to go play very defensively.
Yeah, playing it safe. All does try to get that counter back, but does not get anything from it. But the enemy does go down anyway. Conroe playing the defensive game right now. As we see Miku with that blaster just firing around on the right-hand side. The power Clam is available. They've got to get to the opponent's shield very soon. Justice with the inkjet. 1, 2.
Nice. The crowd is cheering.
And 3, there we go, 3 down. The Inkxiety Sirens going to make their way forward now. Can they get the full clear? There it is, 4 down. 2 are back though, already. The barrier is broken down. They're going to get those Clams going. Justice, again, another 2 now for Justice. Playing incredibly here. 3 down. Inkxiety Sirens playing incredibly. The score is leveled. Can Justice get those bits and pieces in? No, they can't. The barrier back up. What a play, though. What a play.
Really keeping their opposing team on their toes here.
You can see these bonus points coming in. Again, that power Clam. He's ready. He's going to get rid of. He needs the blow. There goes the boat, and he gets it in. The barrier down. But Justice, again, being a force to be reckoned with. So devastating with this inkjet and that 10-to-tech splatter shot back into position. Gets to the side, flanks, but gets found out, but moves away just in the nick of time.
You can tell Justice is just trying to lay down as much ink as possible for his squad.
Doing a really good job there, just being this consistent pressure point for his team.
Opening up those avenues so that they can make their play. But look at the amount of purple that's in the ring at the moment.
They are pushing into the Inkxiety Sirens map. You can see they've got... gets taken down. 2 for 2 right now. Miku with the inkjet as well. Conroe trying to find something. But it gets taken out. That's the issue with rollers. Sometimes they're a bit tricky.
Great for covering ground, but sometimes it's pretty easy to be overwhelmed.
Again, the broken barrier is down. You can see they have these Clams coming in. They're going to be throwing those Clams up, updating that timer.
Nice.
Great
splat there.
Yeah, from Nishiki seeing that moment. Brilliant. A minute left. It's not over just yet. It is going down, and will it be over now? They've got 1 more Clam to get in. Can they hold on to that time? There's the Clam.
Yay.
It goes in. The Clam goes in. Well done there from Sweeglie. Squad.
Got some handshaking there, some head nodding. Oh, you can see that hand gesture there. Just feeling the pressure. They are very, very pleased.
Close game. That was such good
That
work.
was. When that score got evened, you could tell that, I mean, it could have been anyone's game, but...
Absolutely. It was just the fact that that first push was made and it was so impressive, and then just to wrestle the control back from
Absolutely.
Inkxiety Sirens to kind of bring it all the way back there, push forward as much as they could. And then they did the exact same thing, but they then couldn't hold on to it. As soon as the kind of counter happened, they fought and fought and fought and struggled, and it was very, very slow. But eventually, Sweeglie squad pushed back and got that lead and just kept and held onto it. Impressive game.
I mean, you know, it'd be intriguing to, if you could just be a fly on the wall to hear what they were saying to each other, you know, how tactics were evolving and shifting and changing as, you know, different members of the team were laying down ink, opening up avenues to let more of their team come through.
Yeah. So next as well, we're looking forward, we've got Splat zones on Muscle Forge Fitness again. So last game we saw 4D get that central point and then just push past and just go into that secondary choke zone and just completely just erase Splat Squid's presence from that map. It is a very tough stage to hold ground on, especially if you're trying to aggress and then trying to get it back is even harder. So seeing how close that first game was, I don't even know what's going to happen.
It could be anyone's game. And we're loading in now to the next game. So we will find out soon enough who will be on top.
Let's have a look. Here we go, Muscle Forge Fitness, Splat Zones. We've got Inkxiety Sirens in blue and the Sweeglie squad in green.
Of course, both teams aiming to fight for control for that central rectangle in the middle.
Yeah. So first off, we're seeing Conroe covering with that roller, but needs to fall back immediately because there is pressure coming in. And you can see the green team, Sweeglie squad, getting a bit of control. Kaji with that Splatling gets a KO, a Splat there on Miku.
Really trying to recover all that enemy ink, opening up more opportunities for Kaji's team.
Look at Kaji with his Stingray though, just from that long range, just completely covering so much. What a, oh wow, just Kaji putting in some serious work right now.
Means Sweeglie squad have control of the point. Inkxiety Sirens are going to have to do a bit of work to capture it back.
Conroe trying to find his way around right now, using these curling bombs to get in. They lost control. Inkxiety Sirens, can they get the control back? They have.
Beautifully done.
Conroe trying to just cover right now, but he needs to be careful because he has got the least range of his team right now.
But
Potentially.
you can see he's just trying to play defensively, hiding in the ink, waiting for a member of Sweeglie squad to come in so he can just leap out and take them out.
And Inkxiety take the lead now. They need to hold on to this space as long as possible. Sweeglie getting another KO there on Miku. They're getting taken out as well by Justice. Okay, this is so back and forth. What a game. Justice is playing so smart. So smart right now from Justice.
Gone back into the control of Inkxiety Sirens.
So much pressure from Justice. He needs to get out of there. Look at that movement though, clever, intelligent movement to get out of that and stay safe.
And then going round to flank from the other side.
There's the Inkjet coming out, going to cover as much as he can of this ground. He needs to be careful though. He needs to get the Inkjets on the opponent's zone there. Oh god, look at this, back and forth. Nevi gets taken down again there by Ninja and the nozzle nose, an entry nozzle nose. Look at this scoreline, 52 to 54, 2.5 minutes coming up. Now, the annoying thing about this is that bonus. You can see that bonus point just getting up, and you can see that they've been pushed back. Right now, Inkxiety Sirens need to find their way in again if they can. Justice getting pushed away. The Inkstorm coming out to cover that zone.
Nice. That's going to put the pressure on Sweeglie squad.
They've got it back. Control is gone. Can they control it again completely? Justice looking for another Splat if he can. This Inkjet's coming out and he gets taken down. They can't get it back. It's 4 versus 1.
Zone being covered once again in green ink of Sweeglie squad.
It's over. Wow. Again, we saw it once again, this back and forth, this huge reservoir control. And then really, really ambitious and brilliant fight back in that middle part of the game. But Sweeglie just couldn't be taken out.
Just couldn't quite.
That's the thing. If you get 50% of the zone, you stop them getting points. But the thing is, you have to take all of it to get points yourself. And also, by wrestling control completely away, that's when the bonus points are added. They couldn't get those last few bits of the zone to completely take it and add that pointage, I guess, onto Sweeglie, and they just, man, they got pushed back in the end, and you can see there's a little bit of a, I wouldn't say worry, but it's like they are aware that this is where they have to kind of put all the work in. It's
Absolutely.
a long road back for them now.
Just taking sips of water, taking a deep breath, taking stock before they move into this next match, because it all rests on this. These are very evenly matched teams.
They can't lose one more. It's very these are things that could have gone either way, but when it just as soon as it's the floodgates are done, bosh, open. Is going in one way, but the neutral game between the two is so hard to break. It's impossible almost. But we're going into tower control. We're on Arrow on a Maul again. They're going to be readying up just now. They're just going to be confirming, but I mean, tower control as the deciding game, it's a hard one.
Is there one team here that favors tower control?
In terms of tower control specifically, I wouldn't know off the top of my head one of them, but you know, tower control is one of those ones that I don't think, and no one would neglect it, because it's on the wrong stage, it can be very devastating. Because there are some stages for tower control that are just not okay.
That's, I mean, full of choke points. And like normally in Splatoon 2, we'd say, you know, spread out as much as possible, cover ground, but you're forced into this very narrow area of play, with everyone coming into the same area, and it makes it really tricky.
Either you're going to be sitting there supporting one person on it, or just kind of trying to barrel in and take it, and it's just to go between the two kind of modes of play of, you know, barreling in and opening up and barreling in and opening up. It's an interesting one, and because the objective, the focus of the objective moves, your approach to every single situation, every single part of the map is so different. But we are ready to go into the game. This is going to be game 3. As I said, tower control on Arrow, Arna, Maul, and again, this is a tough stage. It's pretty much a straight line from the center straight to the other side. Can we do it? Inkxiety Sirens in purple. Sweeglie squad in green. Will it be another 3-0, or can the Inkxiety Sirens find that game they need?
Each side fanning out.
Cardi go around the side, that's a scary one.
And Sweeglie squad just reaching the tower before.
Miku getting taken down, I believe, there from the side. Has got caught out crossing that chain bridge. And the Sweeglie squad have the tower. And it begins now. Conroe falling back. You see the pressure from the opposing team on him. There's got a suction bomb on the tower. They can fight back now. That said, there's Inkstorm coming out. Conroe has to be careful now.
That push seems to work.
Oh no. The Stingray.
Conroe trying to dodge underneath.
Gets one KO there. Taken out low by Kaji, I believe. Yeah. There he is. That Splatling replica is a monster. Kaji on the Splatling is a monster. Ninja again, just pressurizing.
Had to fall off the tower there to avoid that barrage of purple ink.
And the Stingray coming through from the side of Inkxiety Sirens.
Nicely done. Again, we're seeing another back and forth. You know, the tower really passing between control of the teams.
You see here, got 2 players on the tower now just to make it move faster. Miku pushing forward now. Conroe in the depths of the enemy. Kaji being pushed back by the Inkstorm as well. But here's Nishiki trying to aggressive, but gets taken down. Justice gets taken out as he lands by Sweeglie. Ready with this other shot.
Sweeglie just trying to flank around the side here.
Again,
laying down
62.
as much green ink as possible so that there is a path for the tower as they push it forward.
So close once again, 61 to 62 points in the favor of the Sweeglie squad. The tower going back to the center. Conroe, Justice again, just doing so much work for his team. A double splat though from that Stingray. Oh, there was a Stingray, but that was out too. Rapid blood, the book. And now...
Nice, Sweeglie just laying down that extra bit of ink as the tower moves.
And they're going to start advancing again, that point advantage going in their favor. Ninja pushing forward. It's 3 down. This is actually looking really bad right now for Inkxiety Sirens. There's a lot of pressure. They are attacking their base right now. 34 points in it. Kaji with that Stingray. No splats for him.
Checkpoint 2 reached.
This is scary now. There's a big push back for Inkxiety Sirens necessary. They have got a long way to go. Justice, high behind there. One shot onto Ninja immediately.
Nicely
What a reaction.
done. Sometimes just moving around the edge of the map and getting that slight distance on your opponents, coming at them where they don't expect you to be.
But Kaji is so dominant with that Splatling gun. A minute and a half left right now. It was so close as well. They were just about to start pushing into that pointage, but with 2 enemies down, they can start bringing that tower back to center. Justice again. Just trying to find a better position. Charging up that Inkjet as well.
Just coming into a minute left.
Justice getting Nishiki, but then getting taken out by Ninja as well. Miku taking down Ninja. 1 minute left. It's all or nothing now. Stingray, though, being so painful. When the time runs out, they need to be on the tower or it's game over. Double splat right now for the Inkxiety Sirens. They have to push forward. This is it. 30 seconds. Can they get that lead? Another splat there. This is good for them. They have got 2 down as well, though. They need to get onto that tower.
But they've lost it. Sweeglie pushing back, really putting the pressure on to Inkxiety Sirens.
Looking scary. 10 seconds remaining. Kaji, Splatling gun. He's on the side. This is looking bad.
He's hiding. He knows. He knows there's someone right round. Oh!
That's it. This is it. Over. 3-0.